Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Motorsport Manager. We are in our second season of the World Motorsport Championship. This is our third episode, so this will be our fifth and sixth races of the season. And for some strange reason, if you saw the last episode, our last episode was just a really weird episode in general. We had, what was it, a 16th and a last place finish, and then we had followed up immediately by a first and second place finish. I can't explain it. I do not understand it. You guys hopefully saw it. It is what happened. So yeah, just as much as I can't explain the 16 and 20 because I felt like that was way too low, I also cannot explain the first and second place. So we'll see which one of those continues today. Car condition looks fine for the most part. Check the interview. Who drove better today, do you think? Oh, no, they both did well. I'm going to play middle of the road there. Pit crew review. We did have one pit mistake. Let's go check out our pit crew. We don't have any more burnt out people. No, we do not. Let's check out the mistakes. So even with the mistake, we still came in first and second, which is amazing. All right, let's just go ahead and swap people in for these, and then we'll figure out how we want to reorganize them. Looks like I've got a couple .4s. Guess we'll grab all the .4s out of there. All right, I think the highest we have now is a .3, which is still not amazing, but it is what it is. We got a 19 here. We got an 18 here, so that's fine. And then we got to do some tire stuff. 16, 17, I guess 13. Oh wow, that's actually pretty bad. But it will have to be. All right, we'll go with that. We could hire some people, but unfortunately these people are just not going to be that good considering we don't have a good mechanic. I mean, 4 stars is not terrible, but it's just they don't have the good stuff in the right spots for the pit stops. We probably need to get another pit stop guy back. And kind of see what we can do from there. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with these guys as far as just improvements, though. I mean, 20 and 20 on reliability performance and 20 and 16 on reliability performance. Pretty good. All right. Munich in 17 days. We got the car being improved or being worked on right now. We just finished designing a new engine. We're going to keep that up. I mean, it is very helpful to have those 2 columns very high up. Let's see here. Grab you. Grab you. Actually, you know what? If we're not even going to use this engine, let's just make this as quick as possible, right? I don't think there's any reason to take that one if I want to keep going. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is so good. But unfortunately, it comes with some risk. I honestly don't know what we're going to do here. All right, we'll go with this just to get one done fast. Damn it, sorry about that. I have a little bit of crud in my throat. My apologies. All right, so that's good. Let's get that done. We will keep getting the car repairs done real quick. And then we will check in with how we want to improve parts. So, are we even going to use this part? I mean, if we got the reliability up, we could, because, you know, it's a little bit better, right? So yeah, we'll get the reliability up. Why not? And I mean, even with this, these brakes are going to get done super mega ultra quick. Not to mention the fact that this reliability will go up to 100% instead of the 80%, which actually that makes it well worth putting in for just a little bit of time. I mean, we'll go ahead and max out reliability here. We'll get these done pretty quickly. I mean, these are already max, but I'd like to keep them max, to be fair. But let's go plug in some rear wing stuff. It's still going to get done plenty of time. Okay, we'll go with this and see what happens. Engine design about to come up. 40% chance of rain, 25 lap race. Let's go check out our car. Design a new part. New engine. So if this is going to be just a pure get us to the next level thing, maybe we just do something like that. I do like the consistency. If we get it early enough, it could be helpful. Although I need to double check our driver's consistency to see if that would actually help us, if you know what I mean. I mean, having a fully risky part is not really going to be that big of a deal. And this 868 might actually be the best part we can have for next season anyway, especially if we're going to pick up some of these other kind of bits and bobs. Does this actually give us anything? It does actually give us something, doesn't it? For some reason, it only gives you 15, and I don't really understand that. Why it says 25, but it only gives you 15, but 15 is still something, I suppose. I mean, if nothing else, this will get us down to the purple, and the purple is where things start to become, you know, a bit more awesome. We'll go with this for now. Yeah, it's fine. It's still going to take 3 less days, which is awesome. So we'll go with this. Spent a lot of money on this engine development. And this part here, do we even care about it? I mean, again, it's the same deal. If we got the reliability up, it would actually be a halfway decent part for us to use. Alright, we don't really need to get this gearbox to max. Let's plug this thing in. Can we get this thing close? I'm looking at a lot into it. I mean, 88's already better. Maybe I'll drop that out. To get this one as high up as possible. Yeah, we'll try that. I think that'll work. Have a couple halfway decent engines. Where does that put us on the engine side of things? I mean, it's still apparently in last place of all things. Is that just because we haven't actually fit them yet? What happens if we actually fit these parts? And we're going to want her to push a little bit more, so we'll give her the slightly better improved engine. There's two. Oh, gearboxes are no longer the best. We'll have to start working on those a little bit. She's still angry because she's, for lack of a better way of saying it, kind of dumb. I mean, it's a bug, obviously. It has to be. There's no other logical reason for that to be that way. So I'm going to plug that thing in there. We're going to be a little bit longer until we can get the engines that we want to keep. So we'll go ahead and plug that in there and see if we can get as much, you know, whatever. Yeah, I already fit the parts. Yeah, so chance of rain. Oh, it looks like chance of rain only on qualifying day. So we'll see how that plays into things. Munich GP. Come on, guys. Let's do well. Let's do well. I would be shocked if we did, you know, as good as we did last race, especially since our gears dropped down from being first. It's gonna be further to the right, left, right, left. So this one's pretty far to the left. It's gonna be a little more center, maybe. We'll just start in the center, knowing that we have to go right, and it's gonna be a little bit more left, maybe. You're gonna be on the left side as well. Right is fine, and then same kind of thing, kind of right there on the edge. There we go. Come on, guys. Stay on the race trim. You guys know the deal now. Did y'all not get the memo? I want you to be in race trim all the time. I will choose when to go to qualifying trim. Alright, a couple excellents that I saw, so that's not too bad. Very poor, or no, it's just poor in the downforce. I was going to say, surely it can't be very poor, right? It's not that much more room to go. So a bit more there, a bit more on the speed balance, and then we'll just put that one back right there on top. You got a very poor on speed balance though, wow. At least the downforce is locked in. It's always the good one. I assume handling wants to go that way, and speed balance wants to go this way quite a bit. We should do something like that. Looks like we went the wrong direction. I'm a little surprised. So I went from great to good, so the handling is the other direction. And then very poor to good, at least, so that's positive. Something like that, maybe. It's poor to great. Smidge more. Poor to good. A bit more. What about that much? Something like that, maybe. And they can stay out till we get halfway through Knowledge 2, and we'll bring Vile back in at that point. Come on, guys. Doing pretty good in practice so far, although we are on some of the fastest tires compared to everybody else. Don't think we're going to actually have time to do some qualifying stuff, unfortunately. I mean, we'll try, but I would be shocked if we actually get enough to do anything here. Well, we still have our work cut out for us here. Handling needs to go up a little bit more. Speed balance needs to go a little bit more. Not that direction, so maybe like that. Something like that, maybe. Man, weird. It's taking us forever to get anything here. I mean, there's really no point bringing her in. We'll just leave it as is. So we're not going to get any qualifying, unfortunately, but that's okay. Eighth for Wilson's not bad. I'm feeling pretty good about that. If she can get 8th in the race itself, that'll be pretty solid. I don't expect a 1st or 2nd again. That would be kind of insane. But an 8th place would be pretty solid. And 14th as well. That would be a pair of solid results if we can maintain that for the race itself. Of course, it's raining the qualifying day, so depending on how the rain is, sometimes we can take advantage of this a little bit. We'll see. Just grab the soft tires. I guess we'll plug that in because we have to. Still not quite getting this. So we'll bring this a bit more that way. That a bit more maybe. Just a little bit more that direction, hopefully. We'll start on sauce, but I have a feeling they're going to swap them over. And then you did get a couple excellence, but speed balance is still just a smidge off. So we'll just plug a little bit of speed balance in, see if we can get something there. They're going to switch to inners. Are they going to be able to get on some sauce at the very end? I don't know. I doubt it, but maybe. Yeah, we're just... This is more, honestly, almost more what I expected at some point. Hey, we got a little bit of money. Wilson's getting 10th. 10th and 14th. That's about 8th and 14th, about where we were, so not too bad. And that's, like I said, not to mention a little bit of money from it. I mean, only $200,000, but hey, $200,000 is is something. That pays for a pit crew hire. Alright, soft tires, race trim. We're going to get any rain today. No rain today, so that is fine. Still couldn't quite get this locked in, huh? 98 was the best we got. At least it's a little bit better than 96. 25 laps. Most likely softs into mediums if we're careful. Can't go super, super crazy. That's fine. Got a point at least. Again, same type of thing, softs into mediums most likely. We'll go heavy at the beginning, but we probably will drop the softs down pretty aggressively. Especially since it's, you know, relatively warm as far as tires are concerned. Oh, Wilson dropping back pretty quickly. Liversedge actually taking the lead. We're fighting back and forth at the moment. We're going to drop down to push now on the tires. Really try to push or stretch these as long as we can. Come on, guys, keep it up. Keep up the fight here. Everybody else is back on yellow, so I think we're going to go ahead and go to yellow a little bit earlier than I normally would. And just sit on this for a little bit. I really want to stretch these tires out. I want to just swap to mediums and mediums only. That's the goal. Wilson moved up to 9th. Looking pretty good so far. With the extra reliability on the engines, I'm hoping they can push a bit further. Up to 8th for Wilson. Making some pretty good moves. They are neck and neck overall, though, so I'll have to figure out how we want to treat that here in a moment. Guess I could always start Liversedge on the mediums and then switch to the softs later or something like that in the future to just kind of offset them a bit more. Probably pit Liversedge at maybe 30% and Wilson as soon as she says so. Hopefully we can time that properly. Even if that means Liversedge has to be on hards because he's pitting early. We're going pretty hot. I'm going to drop down to conserve. I really want to stretch these tires as far as possible. Come on, Wilson. Keep it up, girl. You're doing good. Speed up here a little bit in the middle. Get about to a 35%. I'll start seeing where Liversedge is on, you know, his lap. Okay, there's 35. I'd like to go one more if we can, but that might put Wilson in the bottom where she needs to pit right away. Alright, the goal would be to pit Liversedge here. Can he move to mediums? Yes, we're very careful. 15 laps remaining. We do have enough part condition to really push here, so we want 19.5 laps. I mean, we might as well max out the fuel. Let's just push this as far as we can with the engine, I think. Hoping Wilson can make one more lap here without too much trouble. She's probably about to start complaining here in just a moment, though. No, we're good so far. Oh, we did get a mistake on the rear jack there. It's unfortunate. We're going to go up to push only. We're not going to go all the way up to red here. I'm surprised she hasn't said anything yet, but we will pit here in just a second. Yep, there we go. Alright, and we are going to go for mediums. And 14 laps remaining would be, was it 18 something? 18.2? Is that right? So we'll go 18. We might have to go orange at just a smidge. But I think that will be alright. Liver said she'll be able to stay on red the whole time. Wilson's going to have to go to orange for like a lap. No, let's get some good stuff here. Go, 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 go. Lashbrook crashed. Alright, we're pretty much locked in here. As soon as we flip him to yellow here in just a second, I will probably... Alright, just before. That's good enough. Let's go and go up to 12x. Watch this go through quicker. When we get down to about 5 laps left, we will likely recheck our timings. 12th on Wilson, 19th on Liversedge. He's last place. Not a great place to be. Come on, guys. Up to 11th for Wilson. Still 19th below. Man, he has just dropped off. What is up with that pit stop? I mean, I know he had a mistake, but was it really that costly? I mean, it must have been. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a bunch of guys on hard tires that are going to pit here in a minute. We're going to hopefully pass a few of those. Yeah, brakes are getting low. But we just got to stick with it, guys. I'll drop you down to conserve. I want to make sure your tires last. 6 laps left. Go down to 4x. We'll watch this 5th lap left. What is up? I mean, I honestly don't know why he's suddenly going so slow. Don't have an explanation, really. Wilson's doing pretty good, though. I'm happy with her performance so far. Five laps left, right there. We can go, what is it? It would be 6.5 if we stayed on red. So we do need orange for at least a little bit. But he should be able to stay on red the whole time, right? Engine conditions looking good, so yeah, he's okay. We'll probably actually go up to yellow again. Let's go down and conserve just for a little bit. I mean, there's nothing we can do against the parts. I'm sorry. Nothing we can do at the moment. Yeah, I don't understand this at all. Now we're getting both extremes in one race. Her doing really well, him doing not so good. Who knows? Three laps left. It's going to be a little tight on the medium tire wear, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I still don't understand this at all. I mean, to be fair, he's only, what, 13 seconds behind her? 12 and a half, I guess. It's not a ton of time behind her. It looks really bad, I guess, considering all things considered. Come on, girl. Hold on. Hold on, brakes. Let's go down to high just for these last couple of laps. Well, last lap coming up. Alright, let's just go all out. Might as well push. Same thing. I mean, whatever. Let's do what we can. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So close. Oh, pass him, pass him, pass him. Oh, so close. Still, fifth place. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's a pretty good result. I mean, 17th is obviously not great at all. Other than the pit mistake, I don't know what other explanation there would be for that. Maybe we don't benefit from the extra fuel and pushing as much as I thought we would. It's hard to say. So good spot for her. She's up to 4th place as a driver. We're up to 5th place as a team. That feels really, really good. I mean, we'll see if we can hold on even further. Hopefully her morale goes up a little bit here. Yeah, it does. Good, good, good. So we needed to see. And I want him to continue to improve. Just keep getting better. So consistency is the thing that we can get from the engine, right? Well, he can't get any more consistency. I can't imagine you can go above 20. She can get a little bit more, but she's also pretty high already. So we might not take the +2 consistency from the engine because I don't know if it's actually going to be as beneficial as I'm hoping it would be. I mean, +2 for her is great, but then the other one would be worthless, and we are going to try and do the thing where we'll build double, I think. We'll have to see. You attempted a quick pit stop. Should have been more careful. Alright, cool. Pit crew, we had one pit mistake. Yeah, keep listening to offers, my friend. Keep listening to offers. I'm okay with that. Somebody wants to buy out your contract? A-okay with me. Alright. 1.3 obviously has to drop out at this point. There's a 0.9 that needs to drop out. 0.4. And a bunch of 0.2s. I'll grab this 0.2. This is probably the worst of them all. Alright, 2019 actually pretty solid. 2019 also pretty solid. Those aren't too bad. Let's bring this 18 up to the 15 though. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, actually, fixing looks good too. Nothing we can hire. I mean, not terrible, but otherwise not good. So we'll go with that. Guess I can reject the people I know we're not going to have. Probably some of these I could probably reject as well. We'll go with that for now, though. Alright, let's just wait for our repairs to get done. About to get some more sponsors. Bikes! A bit more smoothness, a bit more marketability. I could definitely use the marketability. Thank you for that, sir. Let's see. Oh, this is not done yet. Come on, let's get our repairs done. There we go. Oh no, were they done? I don't think they were. I don't remember. I think I was looking at the wrong thing. That's all right. And obviously this is about to be done, so that's good. We probably do want to get these maxed out for now, at least. I do want to start working on these gearboxes again, now that they've dropped off. Gives us a chance to get them back in the top. Second and fourth. So even our suspension's dropped off a little bit. but it's as high as it can get, so that's okay. I mean, this will be maxed out one day before race. I guess we'll go with this for now. Get as many points into these as we can. So sponsors coming in. I mean, it's tempting to take the 12th or above, but I think we're going to take the 7th or above. There's a chance we can start making 7ths pretty regularly, I hope. Yeah, just gotta wait for the engine to be done. There's the engine. Oh, you know what I haven't done this season? Requested additional funds. Should be doing that I actually don't know if I did that last season. I might have forgotten. Let's do that to make sure that we, maximize as much money as we can get. And we definitely want to design a new part. We're going to do a new engine. And this time we are going to try and get down to here, right? So this right here would be a difference of 30. I mean, I think what I want to do here is literally still just kind of go down the list. Oh, I don't have Trust Track level 2. I don't know why I thought I did for some reason. So wait, we're not gonna be able to get down to, well, yeah, that we're not gonna be able to get. We're only gonna get the extra additional part. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to do these. That's okay. I forgot about that. For some reason, I thought I got down here last season with my engine, but I think I was thinking of a different part. Okay, so we are just gonna produce an additional part. We're just gonna try and get the best part we can get out of this mess. I mean, I wish I could do something like that and then that, but that's just, we can't. So this obviously would be the one I would want to maximize. I mean, I could do this as a single one-off. It's an option. So this is a difference of 30. What would be the difference here if I went with, this one can do 30, this one can do, oh, this one's even less, actually, right? Come on. Yeah, so this one's actually better. So this one would have to be this one. Go that, go that. Can't do that. Is that better than this? This would be 818 as a max versus, I'm sorry, this would be 788 versus 803. So this one is better. It costs more, but I do get an extra part. So that's what this is for. Does this open up the spot option to do this later? Because that's what I was trying to get to, is get the instant upgrade, but I think it's going to be hard to pull off, isn't it? Man, there's some good stuff down here. All of these are amazing. All right, we'll go with this. It's a very expensive part, but it's 2 parts, so that's why I feel okay about it. It is going to mean we're going to have to put some time into it to get it improved, but we get 2 of them, so both of our drivers are going to be feeling pretty good about things. I think this is what I want. Alternatively, is it worth $1 million to get what would be 15 more points for $1 million? Because this is going to cost us 1.9. Why is my mouse is being weird? I'm sorry. It's like double clicking somehow. I need to get a new mouse or something. Or clean this one or something. You know what? I think there's something. Something in there. Getting distracted by my mouse for a second. It's hard to tell. I may need a new mouse. I've had this one for a while. So this one's 2.6 and this was, that one was 1.9. I'm surprised it's actually, how is it an extra $1 million? I'm actually a little confused. 1, 5, 50, 100, 1 million. 1, 5, 50, 100, 250. Oh! Okay, it's only $750,000 chips because it gets rid of this thing. It doesn't include that one anymore. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. Well, in that case, I still think I'm okay with this. It's going to take a while. It's not going to be ready for a little while. It'll still be ready for a good chunk of the season, though. I think we got to go with this, right? I know I'm spending extra time on this, but I feel like this is an important decision. And I think the red zone versus these two, I think the red zone minus 5% is not as valuable because I don't think we're going to have too many troubles with that anyway. No, I mean, I think this looks good. I mean, alternatively, I could try and go cheaper. Just out of curiosity, if I did just weird curiosity, does this open up that slot down here to get the max performance instantly? Or is it still locked at that point? Like this, because this would be the cheapest, because these are 50,000 bucks each. It's just to get a part out. Still taking advantage of the purple. Does that open up this? I actually don't know. All of these slots are filled. This slot is filled, and this would be the 5th iteration, right? Was that not be the same with that, though? Usually, if you do this, though, it won't open up that 5th one. I honestly don't know if this works. I guess we could try. I mean, it's a huge risk, though, if we mess up, right? If it doesn't work, right? Plus, it's going to delay everything, but it will give us max performance instantly for a cost. But getting max performance on our engines right away is a pretty big deal. Well, there's only one way to find out, right? Is to try it. We're going to try it. It's more expensive, but if we can get a couple of really amazing engines that are completely max performance out, that will be a really good place to be. I love that we're still... Something that's really buggy this season. I don't know what's going on, and it's really starting to bother me quite a bit, but like, how does it say we have this, and that's 10th place, and this is the average? Like, none of this makes sense at all. Oh well. I mean, it's literally nothing I can do about it. Except just do the best I can. Despite it. Wow, both of those leagues are down to 11 races. Parts are still getting improved. Yeah, we're still... Hey, we're first on gears now again. Like, some of these numbers just don't make sense to me. Alright, there's our reliability work. Why the fuck's hated by mechanics? That's no good. We definitely want to stick something in here just to get a trickle. Probably the gears. Yeah, okay, that's right, because I wasn't going to do that one. Maybe that's why. Maybe this puts us higher, but because we're not using it, I don't know. Yeah, we're going to keep this gearbox. So getting a little bit of reliability stuff on it's going to be a good idea. Honestly, I mean, it's anything on it, it's going to be fine. Oh, it's that's why I was like, why is it not coming up? Because it's obviously not time for the. I mean, the race is actually today. Not that one. I'm sorry. That was the one I wanted. It's 97. It's fine. Set this one back to 5 days after. I'd still like it to get it done pretty quickly here. Still trying to focus on as much reliability as we can. Especially on those parts that we might not be, updating this season or not. Who knows? We'll see. Go 7th or above. We'll try and fit some parts, even though I know she's going to be completely angry no matter what I do, because that's just the way she is. It does not make any sense. We're dealing with a lot of weirdness this season, and I don't really understand it. I mean, there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing I can do. I can't, like, obviously I've reset the game. I've closed out of the game and launched back in every time I sit down and do a new session, so it has nothing to do with that. Just something goofy's going on. All right. Oh, feedback's dropping like a fly. Here we go. Ultra softs. I'm actually gonna stick these in the middle. Put this over on the right hand side, and put this kind of in the middle. No. Just want to double click on my mouse again. Don't know what's going on with it. I'll have to get it fixed later. You're probably gonna be a little bit more middle, and you're probably gonna be a little more middle. I realize middle makes it a little hard to know exactly which direction to go, but we'll figure it out. Alrighty, there's that. 92 already. Wow. I mean, again, we don't exactly know which way to go on the downforce, but I suspect maybe it's to the left over here. And then speed bounce, it does go off a little bit, so that's probably okay. Well, I said that until I moved things around a little bit. We'll try something like that. We'll put handling off a little bit. Speed balance maybe up that way. Alright, Val can stay out. Wilson needs to come back in. Unless we made Val worse, which is always possible, but we'll check him here in a minute. Alright, so went from good to great. A little bit more there. Great to great, so something very poor to good. Something like that, maybe. And she can stay out this time. No rain or anything. Apparently they like some of my improvements. I'll bring you back in. Got excellent on the wings. That's good. We went the wrong direction on the handling. Okay. And they went from good to great on the speed balance, so maybe a little bit more. Something like that. Let's go to qualifying trim. Super softs. Have to bring him back in. Now. Oh, he's come back in anyway. Good stuff. Oh, triple excellent. Nice. 98. Not bad. Could get even more, but obviously, who knows which one of these needs to change and by how much. So we're not even going to try to take it. We're going to be happy with our 98 and go with that. See if we can get at least one. We might be able to get one thing of qualifying, right? Yeah. I think we got just enough time for that. We're going to get a second? I don't think so. Not with 1 minute left. Wish we could get it faster, though. Oh, she came back in the garage already. Yeah, there's definitely no way. But we got one tick. I mean, 5% is 5%. Alrighty. So we'll definitely want qualifying ultra soft. And ultra soft qualifying. Rain today. There is going to be some rain today, but there's going to be enough ultra soft time to get something in there. Triple excellent on both of y'all. Definitely ultra softs. 99, nice. And hopefully we get some good times before or after the rain. Probably after the rain. I was going to say, we're going to drop off pretty quickly there because everybody else is going to get a chance to... Oh, we just missed the sponsor objective. Everybody else is going to get a chance to get back on the ultras before we could, you know, get better times or whatever. I made overall good qualifying. 8th and, what was it, 12th? But 8th and 11th. But obviously we wish we could have gotten a sponsor objective. That would have been amazing. Was it $400,000? $300,000. Help pay for some of that engine stuff that we've been working on. Alrighty. No rain today. How's the lap stuff looking? 33 laps. If we do ultras, we will not be able to single pit. If we do super softs and softs, technically can single pit, but just barely. I mean, that's the very, very low end of everything. Now, we're going to do something different like I mentioned last time. We're going to start him on the slower ones and then potentially move him to the super softs. So, yeah, that's fine. And then she's going to be on the faster ones and possibly go to the softs or something like that. Okay, so... I mean, this light-footed could... No, it's not going to be enough. Right? Did I misremember what I'm doing here? Was it the ultra softs and the 10? No, it's the super softs and the softs. That's right. So we're not even going to use the ultra softs at all. That's right. So that means knowledge needs to be super softs. Which is not a lot, but it's at least something. Alright, so that looks good, and you need to go back to the super softs. Barely, but it might get just enough. A lot of people on ultras. I mean, they're gonna have to pit more, possibly, but we'll see if that helps them out or not. Ooh, Wilson dropping back real quick. Liversedge getting a really early boost. I don't know. I mean, she's got the racer perks, and yet somehow he's able to jump ahead of her. Go figure. Actually had a really good first lap. Considering he's on softs. Now, the good news is they will need separate pit times, so that's going to be helpful. Wow, for her being on the faster tires, how is she dropping back so much? Actually a really cool day. He's not getting any temperature at all, even on this level. Huh. I mean, we're gonna have to go the other direction then. They can't be burning through tires too fast. We'll have to just keep it off the bottom instead of trying to keep it off the top. Hopefully we didn't already burn too fast. She's going to be pit soon. Man, I cannot believe she... Like, what is this night and day stuff that's going on? I don't understand at all. I mean, whatever. Now, she's going to want to pit relatively soon. Hopefully we can get one more lap out of her, maybe? She's not gonna have enough stuff in this, is she? Wow. I mean, maybe if we absolutely baby it and get the top end out of that. Honestly, I think she's got to go one more lap. Oh, she can't go one more lap. She's already so low. I mean, worst case, we're going to have to come unpit in for some ultras later. Let's try this. We'll try to really baby it this time, though. I mean, we'll just have to put as much fuel as we can, right? We need, right, 27 laps of fuel to get all the way around. Any parts that we can fix in this time period? Go fast. 12 seconds. Technically, we can fix that. Technically, we can fix the brakes. This one is the lowest at the moment, so we'll just go ahead and fix that. Can we fix both? Technically, we can fix both, which seems insane. So much more risk, but hey, it means one less part that can potentially break later, then maybe it's worth it. And we're just going to have to absolutely baby her tires. There's a slim chance we can get them to stretch all the way to the end, but I doubt it. Really good pit stop, though. Really good pit stop. I mean, it's temporarily in first, which I don't understand, but obviously that's not going to stay. He's about to start complaining about his tire wear. I'm just actually going to push a little bit just to make sure he... I want the message to be that he needs to replace tires, not that his tires are too cold. Stop complaining about your fuel, buddy. Where's your tire question? There we go. 18 laps. I mean, he's going to have to go softs. He's just no way he can do the super softs. Wow, that's crazy. 17 laps remaining. Break out the trusty calculator. Because my brain... I should have these written down. Because obviously, I mean, the laps don't change that much. 22. Assuming we're pushing the entire time, which I guess we will. We definitely want to fix that. And I suppose we want to fix that. Same thing, same amount of time, right? Okay, I'll go with that. He can be a little bit more aggressive on his new tires than she can. He's first by a lot, but he's gonna. I mean, he's obviously gonna drop back pretty far with this pit stop here. I think I'm just gonna go to neutral for now, though. Just really try and play it a little bit safe. Alright, we'll keep an eye on her. If we get the message from her about her tires, then we'll do something else. But for now, we're just going to keep it on neutral. I can't believe she's having such an atrocious race. I don't understand what's going on here. Just push just enough to get just to the top of this, maybe. Never said just above sponsor objective. Don't know if he can stick it there. Stay there though. Yeah, temperature makes sense. How are you going to get past Vilches? You're already going overtake. Literally nothing we can do. I don't think she's making. There's no way she's making 7 laps on her tires the way they are. Looking pretty cold. I mean, she's gonna have to pit in for some ultras. We'll wait till she says something. Okay, there we go. It would need what? 5.2. She's gonna have plenty. All this looks fine. This looks fine. This looks fine. That can stay there. Alright, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Unless she can push a little bit more. Let's check the timings across the lap here. 4 laps left. He would need 5.2. 4.4 though, he can go down to high. She's going to have 5.2, so she can stay on red. Just barely, but I think she can. He might drop down to orange at the very, very end. He needs 3.9, so maybe about half this lap he can go back up to red. Alright, he needs 2.6, so he's fine. Push just a smidge here. I don't understand how she's so bad this race all of a sudden. Unless, again, I feel like there's got to be some bug with how her car's been calculated. Like, that's the only thing that makes any sense, right? Unless this is just a bad track for her. Like, she doesn't excel on this type of track or something. Maybe. So he's good. She is going to be... I think she's going to be fine, actually. I don't understand at all. I mean, the extra pit stop obviously hurt, but I don't... She's not the only one, so I really don't understand. At least we got a guy going 4th, but something feels so off this season. So unpredictable. Does not make much sense to me. You'd think they'd swap cars and swap bodies or something. I mean, swap names, I guess, would have been the easier thing. I don't know. Maybe that's just the nature of the track this time around. I mean, it's just very unpredictable or something. That's the only thing I can think of. I'd hate to think that there is an actual bug that's causing some issues here. As if we didn't have it hard enough trying to get this thing on the hard realistic mode. If we have to deal with some bugs, that would be unfortunate. I mean, her morale's just tanked all of a sudden. It's because she's losing so much because she thinks she has a worse car than him. Which she doesn't. You do not have a worse car than him. Oh my goodness. So frustrating. Alright, well there's our save. I mean, not a bad pair of races. She got a good score. He got a good score. We got some points. We're staying, you know, pretty decent high up there. We're in 5th place. Actually 2 points shy of 4th. So overall, doing well, all things considered. But I still cannot understand why she thinks she has a bad car. There's nothing logical about that at all. So, oh well, it is what it is. We're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll hopefully get our new engines up and running, and we'll be the next episode will put us at the end of it. We'll put us at the halfway point. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye.